Hello, guys. This is your mentor Krasiex. As you know, every Saturday I have this live interview with the homeless on the street. My name is Chavanes Gregoire Ulysses. Um, the main goal of your mentor Krasiex is to find the struggle of those people on the street and to find um, a better transitional life just for those people, just to better themselves. Today I have Reb Jackson with me, and I'm gonna talk to him just for a few minutes. As you know, please be advised. I might have some strong words during the interview process. Please listen carefully what Reb has to say. How you doing, Reb?
Okay, great.
How's your life this morning?
That kind of rough.
Where are you from?
Trenton.
Okay. How long you been homeless?
About 8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
Okay. How did you become homeless?
Because of drug and alcohol.
You said because of drugs
Yeah.
and alcohol.
Yes.
What type of drugs you used to do?
Crack, PCP, cocaine.
You used to smoke crack and PCP.
Yep.
I used to smoking crack and PCP. Okay. Uh, how long did you smoke crack?
We were up smoking crack for like 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah. Since 87.
Since what age you was
About 25.
when you started smoking crack?
Yeah.
How did you start smoking crack?
Uh, just see what it's all about. Actually. Yeah.
So you just want to try it. You just decide on your own.
Yeah. And I got hooked. You know.
Okay. So the only drugs you use is crack and PCP
And marijuana too.
and marijuana. So if I understand, at this time, you don't smoke anymore.
Nah.
How long ago did you start? Did you stop smoking crack?
About maybe 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
So how did you stop?
I wasn't going nowhere, so I just stopped. I just stopped using it. Because the situation's getting better and worse and worse and worse, so I just stopped.
Okay. So you say you've been on the street just for 8 years. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So before you become homeless, what was your life?
It was beautiful.
Like,
Staying with my parents, staying with my grandmother, family, stuff like that. But it got to the point when I didn't want to stay with them no more, so I went to the street.
so you went to the street.
Living in like condominiums, cars,
Okay.
stuff like that.
So do your family members knows that you are homeless now?
Yeah. Well, actually, my mom and dad and grandma are dead right now. Uncles, cousins, they all passed away right now, so they know my situation
Okay.
as far as being homeless.
So do you have in contact with them?
Yeah, I feel.
Okay. So you don't have any kids or
Yeah, I got one son.
one son?
Yeah.
So he knows that you are homeless?
Yep.
What's the last time you talked to him?
About 2 weeks ago, I texted him. We talked on the phone.
Okay. So he lives in Trenton or
Nah, he live in Florida.
in Florida?
Yep.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about your background.
Whew. Well, mom and pop was addicts. Dad was a heroin addict. Mom was an alcoholic heroin addict. Dad was a pimp, like, you know what I mean? So when I got here, when I was born, I was, addicted anyway. But anyway, they passed away. But my childhood, my dad wasn't there. My mom raised me. I left when I was like 16 from the house. Ain't been on the streets ever since. Dropped out of school and then
So you left your parents' house since when you was 16
yeah,
years
16,
old?
15, yeah.
Okay, you say your parents were addict also.
Yep. Before I was even born.
Okay. So you say you drop out from high school,
Yep. 8th grade.
8th grade?
Yep.
After that, you never been back to school.
Yeah, I went back and got my GED though.
Okay.
So I do have a GED.
So do you go to a trade school or just?
Nah, basically I just work.
You
No
just work?
trade. Yeah. I
Okay.
work.
What type of job you used to do?
What time I what?
What type of job?
Crack.
No,
weed.
what kind of
Job?
work? Yeah,
Oh, warehouse.
warehouse.
Yeah, shipping and receiving, picking, packer, labor, unloading, loading trucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the last time you have a job?
It's like 3 days ago.
You said 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days.
Where was that?
That was at a temp agency. Brick.
Oh, at the temp.
Yep.
Okay, if I understand, sometime you go to the temp
Yeah,
agency.
it's like 3 or 2 days of work a day in here.
Okay, so is it far from here? You just
Nah, it's not that far.
It's not that
walkable
far.
distance. Nah. It's walkable distance. I can walk through.
So tell me a little bit more about the temp agency. Do you go like any time that you want, or you just
Every morning.
every
5
morning?
o'clock, yep. Every morning at 5 o'clock.
So how many days a week that you work at the temp?
3 to 2 days.
3 to 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that might be personal, Rep. When you get paid, what do you do with your money? You just
It's not that much money, so basically the money that I get there, I hold on to it, to help me through the course of the week. Then I have my girlfriend out a little bit, and that's it.
you have your
And then
girlfriend
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, then I save what I can.
So you help her.
Yeah. As much as I can.
Okay. So I understand you're homeless now, but at the same time you say you help your girlfriend. So did that money you get paid
Right.
from the temp,
Right.
is it enough to support both you and your girlfriend?
Nope. It's not enough. But I made the best I could do with it. Just a small portion of money, but separate and give her something. And then I take what I can get for myself, and it's not much. It's not much at all.
Does she help you also?
Yeah.
When I say help,
Yeah, she
boyfriend and girlfriend,
Yeah.
she help you like morally, more support or
does. Yeah. She helps me. She encourages me. Coffee. She give me what I want, stuff like that. Tell me, I
Did-
just don't stay with her. I stay here at the mission.
so. If I understand, she's not homeless,
Nah. She stays in the senior citizen building.
but she knows that you're homeless.
Yes.
So, senior citizen building, that's when like you cannot live with her.
Yes. My name ain't on the lease.
Uh-huh.
So I can come and visit, stay
Uh-huh.
a couple of nights, but I can't move in.
You cannot move with her.
Nah.
Did she try to help you to find a place?
Nah.
No?
I gotta do all that on my own.
You do it on your own.
Yeah, on my own.
So where do you stay now? Do you have a place to stay?
Now basically I'm staying right here at the rescue mission.
Rescue mission?
Yeah.
How long you been at the rescue mission? I know you told me you've been homeless just for 8
Yeah,
years.
but I've been here for like maybe 8 months.
8 months?
8 to 7 months. Yeah, I've been here at the rescue mission.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your experience as at the rescue missions.
Well, it's been very depressing, stressful. Living here at the rescue mission. They have rules and regulations that I complied to, but mentally it's terrible. You can't stay here for too long. You have to come in and get yourself together and then move out. But it's been very stressful.
When you say it's
Depression.
stressful, why is it's stressful? Like the people you interact with.
Yep.
Tell me one situation you feel very stressful. What happened in that particular day?
Well, being every day, 7 days a week, you go in, you're a bunch like 100 men, and you listen to different stories and all these different personalities and all this noise and all that. And then when you wake up, it's the same thing. You got there's no privacy at all.
Okay.
Then you got some men that don't sleep, be up all night and all that type of stuff.
Making
talking,
noise, everything.
Making noise, standing over bunks. It's just very stressful and depressing. And
So-
then these same men you eat with, you're around like 24 hours a day. That's why, separate from them and come outside and, you know, be away from the building for a while.
So what happened when they act like that inside the building? If you report it to the staff on shift, do they ask them to exit the building? Or what measure they take?
Well, you can report it, but staff can't tell you to leave the building.
No,
That's your
I'm talking about
home.
that. Those people who not behave inside the building.
Nothing. It's just, hey, they just tell you, you know what I mean, deal with it, you know what I mean? Because they can't control you to the point where, you know, your actions and stuff like that. If that's how you are, then that's how you are. But you just have to deal with it, you know what I mean? It's very stressful.
That's mean like you're an adult. That's mean you have to
Yeah,
make your own effort to.
right. Just like work around it,
Uh huh.
you know, move around and work around and stuff like that, you know. Don't let it get to you, you know. That's all you can do.
Do you ever get in situations and then you end up physical?
Well, a couple of times. I had one to get physical and violent and all that, but my patience and composure held me through. I didn't, you know, overreact to the situation. I'm like, this is how this person is, so I'm just say what I say, let it go for a second, then that's it. I'm not going to, you know, provoke them or let them provoke me anymore. I'll leave the situation, whatever.
So if I understand, you use your own judgment to
Yeah,
diffuse the
right.
situations.
My own personal judgment of
Okay.
diffusing the situation, yeah.
That's mean
'Cause a lot-
you're not a chaotic man.
Nah, not violent at all.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I'm not
it's
violent.
better to
Yeah.
solve it peacefully
Yeah.
instead of
Val-
escalate
yeah.
the situation,
Yeah,
which is a good way.
yeah.
How old are you now, Web?
52.
You're 52.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're 52 years old. What's hope? I mean, what's the best hope just for you now to live the life on the street? What? I mean,
That's a good question.
what can you do to help yourself?
Well, me, basically, what I'm doing to help myself is giving it all to God, believing in Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing, and suffering. Right now I'm suffering, but Jesus Christ also suffered too. I take that all in consideration. And this right here is just like a little pitfall for me, you know what I mean? And you know, each day is a brand new day, and so I'm quite sure I'm gonna see myself through this rescue situation, the homeless situation, and all that. Yep,
Do you blame yourself just for your situations?
I do.
Why is
I
that?
do. Because of how I was living in my, you know, it's not no one's fault. It's my fault that I'm here.
That's your fault.
Yes. So I understand that. So it's my responsibility to get myself up out of here. Because nobody can put you here. You know what I mean? So I say it was all my fault.
So what's the best strategic plan to exit this life?
You know, right
This life on
now,
the street.
I'm trying to get a job. Not a temp job, a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Work, save my money, then move out. That's where I'm at right now.
So if I come to you one day, right?
Uh-huh.
I said, well, listen, man, I have a little something for you, like a job. Will you accept it?
Yeah.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
A full-time job, 40 hours a week, yeah. I'll take that. Save my money and just, I mean, it's God's will. All this is God's will. All of it. And Jesus Christ, His name. It's His will.
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am. I'm a Pentecostal.
How long you been a Christian?
I've been a Christian all my life.
All your life?
Yeah.
So do you have a church you go to
Yeah. I go to church every Sunday,
every Sunday?
and every Thursday I go to Bible study. Yep.
But let me say this. Let me ask you this. Okay, you go to church, right?
Right.
Do your church members know about your situation?
Yes, they do.
Do they find to help you?
Yes, they pray for me, and it's working. Yeah. Because I find strength in their prayer to deal with this. Basically, this is something that I have to go through. You know, Jesus Christ went through a lot. And me as a human being, I believe in Jesus Christ and all that. So now I'm suffering. So in order for me to truly believe that, I'm going to have to suffer. But I'm not going to the old me, I'm going to the new me. You know what I mean? I'm going to suffer for a minute.
Okay.
Because Jesus Christ, God works like that in the blink of an eye.
Okay.
So right now I'm suffering, I'm going through my trials and tribulations. That's all.
So that's the only help they offer to you. Pray for you. They don't offer any other help. The church members.
Nah.
So only prayer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I understand prayer
Because they're
is.
not in the position to house me,
Uh-huh.
clothe me, feed me. They're not in that position.
So they don't do none of that.
Nah. Because right now they're not in the position to house me, clothe me, feed. Right now I'm being housed, clothed, and feed. You know, I'm doing all that right now, right here with the rescue. That's
You never asked them for help.
Who, them?
The church.
Nah.
Well, you said no. Why is that? I mean,
Because
that's your family
I know
members.
they are my family members, but they're not in the position to help me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't house me and clothe me or feed me right now. So, right now I just have to go through what I'm going through. They pray for me, but there's nothing else they can do for me.
Yeah, I understand. Prayer is a great therapy, but at the same time, prayer without effort, it
Okay.
doesn't mean anything.
The effort is my part. They pray for me. The effort is all on me.
Okay, that's the way you view it.
Right.
You do your logic about it. I'm not going to deny it, but everybody has their own
different, I know.
opinion. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
they do.
But
Every-
you have to understand at the same time, as brothers and sisters,
Right.
especially in church environment,
Right.
we are responsible just for one
Actually-
another. You understand?
Actually, I never reached out to them for help. As far as, clothing, housing, food, and all that.
Mhm.
Because, like I said, right now I'm going through what I'm going through. So only I can go through what I go through. And when God said, Jesus Christ said it's okay for me to come through what I'm going through, that's what I'm going through. But the prayers are there for me. But I have to go through and, all this on my own.
Okay.
I can't depend on no one to take care of me, to provide for me.
Okay.
Because right now, being that I'm in the rescue mission, our Lord, Jesus Christ, is providing for me.
Okay.
Because I really don't want for anything.
Okay.
I don't want for anything. My needs are to be closer to Jesus Christ,
Okay.
our Lord and Savior. So, with that mindset, right now, what I'm going through now, it's just a trial and tribulation.
Okay.
That's all.
So at the same time, just like I said, you have to make some effort
Yeah,
because there is no mystery God. Do not expect you're gonna pray God and then it's gonna help you
Right.
without
That's
any.
not gonna work.
Without any effort.
not gonna work.
It
First
doesn't
of all-
work like that.
That's not going to work. You have to believe. You have to believe, you have to have faith, you have to be saved, you have to be delivered and all that. But at the same time of all of that, you have to, as a human being, us ourselves, have to put in the effort, the work. You can pray and say all you want, but you have to put in the power, the maneuver, the work to go get it. You have to go out. You can't just sit, you can't just sit there and pray and hope and no.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
You have to
as-
make some effort.
Yes, we do.
It doesn't make any sense to keep belief in a God. You practice procrastinations at the same time.
Right.
It doesn't work like that. You understand?
No. And he's watching and he sees. Once he sees us as human beings going out, actually going out to do what you got to do to get and he will, provide the efforts for you to get what you got to get. But you got to put in work.
Okay. Let me ask you just questions. I know you on the street. You don't have a permanent job.
Right.
So, do you have health insurance just in
Yep.
case you
Medicaid.
You have Medicaid.
Yeah, through welfare.
Okay, that's when when you're feeling sick, you can go to
Yeah.
any clinic
Yeah, right there.
and get treated.
I'm in jail. I have a primary doctor and everything.
Okay. So, what's the last time you've been to a doctor?
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything okay?
High blood pressure, high cholesterol.
Or you suffer from high blood pressure and cholesterol?
Because I wasn't eating right.
He doesn't eat right?
Yeah.
What,
Too much.
Where do you eat? I mean, at the same time,
Mm,
do you have
yeah,
a place to eat?
yeah, right here.
Or I mean, rescue mission.
Yeah, Rescue Mission and Salvation Army.
Okay, so how many times a day you guys eat?
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
That's
a
mean
day.
morning
Lunch and dinner.
and evening.
Yep.
Okay, so that's when you eat a different food every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me ask you these questions. Um, if you get sick, right,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't have anybody around, and then you end up in a hospital,
Okay.
then you don't have, I mean, anyone that come
Right.
to visit you.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that affect you?
Well, me personally, it wouldn't affect me at all. I mean, I'm a loner. It goes back to the Jesus Christ thing. You know what I mean? He's there with me all the time. So as far as family, stuff like that, nobody being there, I have no problem with that. Because I know God is there.
So you don't let it affect you too much. You just count on superpower, which is God,
Supernatural power.
supernatural power. Correct. So that's a good way to think. Because
Because basically, I can't really depend on nobody else, no other person to be there for me. Because I realize now that there's no one there for me. There's no one there. No one.
so that's
Family
mean
member.
you cannot reliable on no one
No.
except yourself.
I accept myself in Jesus Christ and in God.
That's
it.
a good way to think.
I mean, I love my family. Don't get it wrong.
Mhm.
I love them with all my heart. But in situations come and they're not there, I have to fall back on my belief in Jesus Christ. In Jesus Christ. In
Okay.
God.
That's
And it's
good.
working.
But you know, at the same time, when I asked you the questions earlier, if you're a Christian, but I myself, I was born in a Christian family, but I still go to church, but not very often.
Right.
Just like I
Ain't
always
nothing
say.
wrong. Okay.
But I strongly believe in the superpower, which is God,
Supernatural power.
and we are humans, and we are
We
brothers
are.
and
That's all
sisters,
we
you know
are.
what I mean?
That we are all humans. We have to come to that. I mean, understand that we are just humans. We were created by the Creator through Adam. Adam was our creator. I mean, God was the creator of Adam, and then from Adam he created a woman. So that's who created. So from that on, from way back then, come up to now 2018. You know, that's how it is. I mean, you have to believe in something.
Yes,
You have to believe in something.
yes, indeed.
You can believe in whatever, Buddha, Muslim, whatever, but you have to believe. That's the bottom line. You have to believe in something.
Yes. But let me ask you this. What exactly you think is you need help at this moment? If I say I want to help you, what exactly you want?
Actually, I don't want anything. What I need
Uh-huh.
is a job and a place to live.
A place to live.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
So what about those people that watching you now, the viewers? If you want to tell them something, what will you tell them? Like,
Well, I would tell them, like, right now there's a brother in need of a job and a place to live.
okay. Well, but just like I said, you know, when I do this kind of interview, at the last minute, when the interview process is almost over, so I always ask two personal questions, but you don't have to answer if you don't want to, because some people might find it personal. But let me ask you this: did you vote in the last election, presidential
No.
election?
I never voted in no election at all. I'm 52 years old. I never voted.
You never vote?
Nah, because that's not my concern.
Why is that? I mean, I
Because-
understand that it's not your concern. Why you never vote?
Okay. Well, I don't vote in the election because that's a man thing. That's man laws and all that. I'm basically into Jesus Christ and God Almighty. So I let the people deal with the people and I
Uh-huh.
deal with myself. But I never voted. And I'm 52 years old.
So you never vote in your life.
No. So no
So-
matter who's there, it doesn't matter to me. Because who's there is because God, Jesus Christ, put them there. And it's for a reason.
But I understand you believe in Jesus Christ,
Right?
but at the same time, you have to understand we are living in a physical world.
Yes, we are.
We're not living in a spiritual world.
Yes, we are.
Do
We are
not
living.
expect Jesus Christ to come here on earth or whatever spirit to come here on earth
We can
and
expect,
control your life for you.
we can expect that, but it's already here. It's
But-
here.
Okay.
It's
But
already
at the
here.
same time, you have to understand whenever you don't vote, that's mean you allowed another person to control your life.
Not control. Okay. Very good question. Not control my life. Because my life is good. I'm in Jesus Christ, I'm in the Lord Almighty. I'm in God. So I'm good. Whatever goes on with the human and all that, I have nothing to do with that. So like I said, whoever votes and that person is there, that person is only there because God allowed them to be there. Jesus Christ put them in, the president, whatever, into the election. That's why they're there.
Oh, God put them.
Yeah. And they're there for a reason.
Okay.
But as
So
far as
that's mean like every decision they make, every law they make, that's mean you have to follow through.
right.
You have to accept it, even if you like it or don't like it.
There you go. Because I'm not a part of that. I'm in the new. I'm totally new now. You know what I'm saying? My soul don't contribute to what's going on to man-made laws and
But
all that.
yeah, that's true. But at
Yeah.
the same time, you have to understand whoever law,
It could,
a constitution create or whatever society create, that's affect your life.
not my life.
Oh,
I'm
it
saying-
doesn't affect your life.
not at all. It used to, but now I separate. That's the world. I'm not
So that's mean no law affect your life.
one of God's law.
Only God law. Okay, let me give you that.
But I comply with man's law.
you comply with.
Yeah. Like the transparent. There's a lot of laws that man makes, that man has done that I comply with. That's all I can do, comply with. But my true laws is with Jesus Christ, God laws.
So do you find all the laws that's in place in society now, all of them fair?
All them fake.
No, fair if they fair to you.
The laws that are of the earth right now are
I mean, I'm talking about that in the society that you live now.
different.
They fair.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. I understand everybody, you love the place that you live,
Yeah.
and
I love the planet.
you're supposed to love your country,
I love the country.
love
Love the world.
your fellow citizens.
I love my brothers.
But
and
let me say this to you:
Mhm.
if there is a breakout war
Yeah.
at this moment, and then there's a law, there's a draft, so that you say you're 52 now,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
And then there's a draft, and then they choose you so you can go defend your society. What will be your response at this age? You're 52 years old, and then there's a draft.
I would fight for this country, for this world, and I would die for this world. So therefore, I would go.
Okay, I respect your decision, which is a good decision. You understand? But at the same time, if somebody think differently, we don't have to get upset at those people that think differently. You understand? But at the same time, your decisions to go defend your society,
Right.
which is
My
an
brothers and
accurate
sisters,
decision.
if my death would count for millions others, then yes, I would. I would die for my country.
Okay, that's very good. When someone loves his country,
The world,
just like
the planet.
yes. I mean, as a matter of fact, any place that you live, you have to love the place. You
Yeah.
understand?
Right now, I'm right here
Because-
in America, so this is where I live at.
Okay.
I'm from Africa, but you know they brought us over here, so
Okay.
we're here.
So you know a little bit about your history, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, just like me, I'm from the Caribbean, Haiti.
Yeah.
So I've been living here since I was 18 years old. I mean, at the same time, I can say now I have two homes,
Right.
Haiti and this land, United States of America. You understand? Let me ask you a second question. The U.S. Constitution is a living document. When I say living document, this Constitution can change anytime.
Right.
So, if there is one thing that has to change in the U.S. Constitution, what would that thing be?
Oh boy. Woo. One thing I would choose is. Oh man, I really think on this.
If you want to change one thing in the U.S. Constitution, well, what it will be? Since I tell you that U.S. Constitution is a living document, it can change anytime.
Yeah.
What will it be if you have to change something?
Well, I don't think I have the power to change anything that's going on right now, but I would say communication. The way the Caucasians deal with the African American men, I would like that.
You say communications, the way the Caucasians deal with the Africans, man,
African-Americans.
in the society. Give me one example.
One example is our living conditions. We should be considered as them high class living, not middle class or low class living. We should be equal. There we go. I feel as though we should all be equal. No separation. We should be all as one.
We should be equal in the society.
And right here in America, we should be.
So is that you saying that we don't have equal opportunity with the Caucasians? Is that what you mean?
We do to a certain extent.
We do to a certain
To a
extent.
certain extent.
Give me one example.
Right. The Caucasian people are not going to let us get above them. You know what I'm saying? Right now, where they are in fully control of America. So they're not going to let the African American people be above them. So therefore, they're not going to let the African American men and women be above them. So they're not going to have complete control over America.
Okay.
So right now, today, Caucasians are in control of America.
Okay.
And equal terms is not going to get it. We cannot be equal with them in control of America. How the rest of the world. They want full control.
I understand your point, but at the same time, no man should be control of any man. You understand? It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asians, whatever
Right.
your race.
Right.
We as human, no man should be allowed to
That's
control another man's destiny or existence. You understand?
That's true, but the Caucasian people feel as though they want complete control. Excuse
Okay.
me. And who controls them? I don't know. It could be Satan, it could be God, I don't know.
But if I say, okay, based on your answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I say there is equal opportunity in this country, but there's no equal result, what is your response?
There's an equal response to the equal, it's equal.
Yeah, I know there's equal opportunity, but at the same time, do you think there is an equal result? You understand?
Nah.
Okay, when I say equal result, okay, since
Oh, stop. there's the equal result.
There's an equal result.
Yeah.
Give me one example.
Like, I mean, they give us, the opportunity, chance to, to be equal with them, but then they try to go above that, They try to move on, and they give us that spot. Say, for instance, like, okay, you and a Caucasian American or washing dishes, and you both move up to serving the food. Next thing you know, the Caucasian he owns the restaurant, but you're still the manager. There you go.
Okay, when I say equal opportunity and equal result, that's two different things. Okay, equal opportunity, that's when, okay, we live in society, like you have a chance to be whatever you want in this country if you make some effort, right?
Well, yeah.
Just like any other man, any other race in this society. If you make effort, you can do whatever, you can become whatever you want to be. This is equal opportunity.
Yep.
When I say equal result, okay, just for example, as black people, your ancestors
Right.
been victimized for 400 years,
Mm-hmm.
in bondage, in captivity, which means in slavery, right?
Right.
So the equal result, that's mean they should find a way to make African men decent, to catch up with all those years they've been lost throughout their life. That's when like they should offer them a better opportunity in society.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
they have equal opportunity, but equal result in a way to
That's
catch up
understand.
with
With,
all.
America.
With the Caucasians.
Yeah.
The fact that they were moving ahead of us. You think that's not?
That's not going. Well, basically, us African Americans in Africa, we are very powerful people. Over here in America, we will not. I mean, it's been years going by. We will not be above them because we come from a whole different country, and so we come over here to America. We can give. They would give us equal opportunities and all that, and then take them away from us. I mean, America is built on Caucasian Americans. Africa is built on, us, our people, Black Americans, whatever they want to call it. But over here in America, it's totally different. We will never be above the Caucasian people. We can be equal with them, not really equal, you know what I mean? But we can, compete with them. We can even rise above them, but it's not going to happen. Not over here in America.
Okay, I understand this is your point, but at the same time, you have to understand whenever a man tries to be in control of another man, chaos will follow.
Yep.
That's why we have chaos in the world now. Chaos all over we go because the other man want to be above of the next man.
Yep.
But if we think like that, we will never live in peace. Just
We
like you
will.
said, we will never be above
Right.
of those
Right.
those Caucasians. I don't think this is the right way to think, but at the same time, we should not let no man to be above ourselves. But we have to live in peace as human beings.
but we
not
as
looking
Afri-
forward to be above to control the next man existence.
But,
I mean, nature doesn't work like that. You understand?
I mean, us African American men are very powerful in the mind and all. So we will stable ourselves at where we are, but we know in our mind that we could be above something. We could be better than we are, better than them, but we will settle with where we are.
Okay. Well,
But we know we can be above them and stuff like that, but we settle where we are.
I mean, I'm not saying it's true or not because all of us we have a connections as human beings. We come from one another. You understand?
First of all, the African American men, our minds are more powerful than the Caucasian men.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Why is
Because
that?
that's where it all started from, Africa.
Or you
That's
mean
where
like
Jesus Christ is from. That's where it all begun. Israel, Jezebel, all that, all them other. That's dealing with other countries. American, it's totally different. You can see that. It's totally different. We're here living. That's it. We're here living. But our minds are the Ethiopians and all them people. The pyramids, all that was built by us, our complexion people.
Okay. It seems like you do a lot of reading.
Pay attention. All that, Jesus, everything. But the Caucasians tried to make us think like Jesus Christ was white. He was not white. He was a war-headed, barn-footed African American. That's what it all started. But the Caucasian male over here in America try to make us think differently and all that. That's why it's all in the mindset. But once you think and you know better, that's all we can do.
Okay.
Think our mindset.
Well,
But we are very powerful people.
sure.
We are.
But at the same time, we're very powerful people. It's not only us; it's every human being very
Every human being,
powerful.
right.
But we have to understand each man is talented
Right. I'm not saying we are.
to his own to his own terms.
Right.
You understand?
To his ability.
Every human that lives
It's
is a
powerful.
talented person.
To his
Understand?
limitation of his
Yeah,
power.
to his limitation.
But the African American and women are very powerful people.
Okay.
Mindset.
True. But
Matter of fact, I ain't trying to be funny, but we are more powerful than the Caucasian people.
well, that's your opinion. But just like I said, every man can benefit one another. You
Now,
understand?
if we work together
But-
as equal as a team,
Yeah.
we just go powerful.
But yes,
Because a lot of our ideals from the past, the Caucasian people like stole it from and took it from us. Like the lights, it's a whole lot of a whole lot of things that hasn't been put out that they still intake from people.
yeah, based on history, we can support that as an argument. But at the same time, all human beings, all
Right.
race,
Or powerful.
we powerful.
Yeah, we are.
We talented.
But if we work
and
together-
we connected with one another.
Yeah, we're supposed to work
As a matter of
together.
fact, they always say there are three races in the world,
Right.
but as a matter of fact, it's only one race, human
Yeah.
race. You understand?
Yep.
But
It is.
you don't have
It
anything
is.
else to say to add to our conversation?
That's
Web?
it. That's it. God bless.
Okay. Thank you, guys. This is the end of the conversation with Webb Jackson. And as you know, every Saturday I have this live video with the homeless on the streets. You guys watch the conversation I had with Webb. Please understand, help those people is not an option. It is an obligation because they are human just like us and we have a connection with them. Please help them the best possible way. Thank you. Until next time, stay safe. Nom c'est Chavan et que nous connaissons chaque samedi, moi fais live vidéo ça avec moun qui sans abri et moun qui dans la rue. Chaque samedi, moi toujours gagné une opportunité pour me parler avec différentes personnalités. Jeudi, moi t'ai parlé avec Webb, nous de tout ça Webb dit. Webb li dans la rue pour 8 ans et que li quitté kay parents depuis elle te gagne 16 ans et que li expliqué mes parents te dans drogue yo te kan fumer drogue et que lui même li te kan fumer cocaïne PCP c'est un nom en drogue li te kan fumer pour qu'on y a Webb dans la rue li non shelter et que li dormi et pendant ce temps li dit que li gen ménage qui habitait l'autre côté mais comme c'est l'état qui a occupé ménage li pas capable à l'habiter avec ménage li mais li toujours dans la rue a dégager pour que li vive mais dans shelter que li habite an, et là que li dormi, yo bal manger parfois, et que li fait tout besoin li dans shelter ça. Et pendant ce temps, ouais dit, li c'est un chrétien, et que là l'église chaque dimanche, non seule façon, moun qui dans l'église yo aider et prier, yo mandé le prier, yo aider le prier tout seul. Après ça, yo pas offrir l'autre aide tel que si qui était qu'à chercher travail pour lui ou du moins côté l'autre bagaille comme produit première nécessité pour que l'été quand était la ville li dit que et celle prière moun sa yo offrir li et que moi-même avec web nous t'ai parlé de l'autre bagarre encore concernant la société la vivant et que li parler en pile l'autre bagarre concerné africain américain qui dans pays ici et que monde blanc toujours dominer société et que gens que l'été parlé les pas appuyer système ça et que l'état besoin que système ça améliorer et bien que pour lui-même les connaît africain américain c'est un race monde qui intelligent en pile depuis que il était sorti en Afrique et que il trouvait ça bizarre comment faire monde blanc yo pas plus intelligent que africain américain non seulement tout et pas africain américain pour tout noir qui vivent dans le monde là li dit à plusieurs reprises que monde ça pas plus intelligent passer mon noir comment faire yo toujours abdominer but moi te comprendre logique web blanc et que moi dit le tout en même temps que toute race monde intelligent et nous tous gain talent et que pour web l'état veut que pour race noire vienne dominer race blanc et que moi te dire que si que n'a cherché pour dominer l'autre race monde a toujours un problème dans le monde là et même gens que l'autre race monde a toujours veut chercher dominer race noire et ça cause un problème dans la vie l'autre l'homme a cherché dominer l'autre l'homme gens que moi été parlé avec web blanc et que nous entendez tout ça nous dit n'a porté propre jugement non propre logique non n'a aidé moun sa yo qui dans la rue j'en entend nous connaît un nom c'est Chavan Grégoire Illus moi souhaiter pour moi encore l'autre samedi et que fait prudent merci.